I don't know how many of you remember or not, 2 weeks ago, I made a comment about I was going to enjoy the next 2 weeks because I had a week where the kids were going to the beach, and then last week I had the house to myself. You get to the point where you say, I'm going to enjoy it. I couldn't wait for the kids to get back to the beach. We took Roger and Nellie up to Hendersonville last Saturday, and Nellie said, I've never seen him driving this fast. She said, well, the kids are at home now. I was coming down 25 just to get it. But with all that being said, there's things about your family. I've got 7 or 8 quotes here, 4 serious quotes, 4 funny quotes. But I sat there last night, we went down to the lake yesterday with Roger and Nellie and Gary and Sherry. A lot of times you take your family for granted. And a lot of times you only see the bad, you don't see the good. A family knows pretty much everything about you. It doesn't matter how poor you are, if you have family, then you're rich. You don't choose your family. They're God's gift to you, and you are to them. An ounce of blood is worth more than a pound of friendship when it comes to family. Having a place to go is a home. Having someone to love is a family. Having both is a blessing. And I wrote this down. I was sitting out there a while ago. You older people will agree with me. They don't know what I'm talking about yet. You can leave home when you're 25 years old, and mom and daddy are the dumbest people in the world. By the time you get 40, you look back and you realize they knew what they was talking about. If you'd have only listened. We had a conversation with Michaela Friday night, and I told her, I'm not being mean. I said, you'll look back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, John.
I said, you'll look back and you'll realize everything I did was out of love. I wasn't trying to hurt you, I wasn't trying to be mean to you. I'm going to tell you all these funny ones, or I'll stand up here and cry all day. Families are like fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts. I want my children to have all the things I couldn't afford, then I want to move in with them. The reason grandparents and grandchildren get along so well is because they have a common enemy. By the time a man realizes that maybe his father was right, he usually has a son or daughter who thinks he's wrong. I know it wasn't really necessarily spiritual, but for the last 2 weeks, that's all I've had on my mind. Stephanie, I went up to the camp Tuesday and Wednesday night for the preaching service, and Stephanie said, I thought I was getting a vacation from you. Family, sometimes you get mad at them, you get ill with them. But sometimes all it takes is something little, and you realize how special your family is to you. And you don't want to ever take your family for granted. Brother Dan, will you pray for us?
Our Father, the Bible